Hi, in this Excel tutorial, we're going to go over how to use the match function in Excel. The match function returns a value that represents the location of a specific item within a selection. For example, I have a short list of numbers on my screen. I want to see in which position the number 3 is in. I can use the match function for this. So we'll type equals match. And then we need to insert a lookup value. This is the item that we'll be looking up within our data set. So in this example, we need to look up the number 3. The next thing we need to do is select the data list that we want to look for that item in. So we'll select the numbers we have here. And for the match type, I'm going to select 0 because I want an exact match and press enter. And the result is the number 2. This lets us know that the number 3 is the second number on our list. Likely, the match function is one that you'll use in conjunction with other formulas and functions. Let's look at an example. On my screen, I have a list of sales data for my associates for the past 3 years. I've created a pivot table from this data. So as I filter my pivot table by year, I want to see who my top sales associate is based on the dollar value. We can use the match function to help us with this. And by the way, if you're finding this tutorial helpful, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for even more Excel tips. First, we'll combine the match and max functions to figure out which value is the highest on our list. To do this, we'll type equals match, open parentheses, and then because the value we want to search for will be the highest value, here we'll insert the max function and select our values. We'll close this parentheses, and then now we need to select the values for the match function to search through, which will actually be the same number. So just highlight the same values again, comma, and we'll again insert 0 at the end and press enter. This now lets us know the location within our list of values that contains the highest number. Notice how this changes as I change my selected year. Then, to find the name of the top sales associate, we'll use the choose function. So we'll type equals choose, open parentheses, and for the index number, we'll reference the result of the match function. This will tell the choose function the location of the item we want returned. Then, select each name individually and press enter to see the name of the top sales associate. So to make this a little snazzier, I'm going to insert a star shape that will update with the associate name each time I select a different year. So we'll select a star. And now once I've selected my shape, in the formula bar, because this won't work directly on the shape, type equals and then reference the cell that contains the name of our top sales associate and press enter. And we'll do a little bit of formatting. And now our star will automatically update with the name of the top sales associate every time I change the selected time period. And by the way, this will also work with a text box. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial on how to use the match function in Microsoft Excel. If you did, please make sure to like the video and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Thanks.